What's up, everybody? This is Jim with Texas Rippers, back again with another fresh rip. What do we have on the rip block today? You're seeing it. Yeah, 2024 Panini Phoenix football. These are the blaster boxes, and if you came in through another one of our videos, either the hobby or the H2 box, then you already know how legit those cards are. And as promised, we're coming back around to see what we can get out of these two blaster boxes. With that said, let's go. All right, y'all, welcome back. So yeah, if you haven't seen either of the two videos that we've done prior to this for the original hobby box and then the H2 hobby box, down there in the description, you should be able to find a link. And adding to that video vault today, we are opening two of these blaster boxes. Got a mega box on the way, and as soon as that hits our doorstep, we will go ahead and take a look and obviously post that video so y'all can see what's going on with all of the different Phoenix products. But for today, we are looking at these two blaster boxes. So 3 blaster exclusive parallels, ultra rare color blasts and flex inserts, autographs from some of the NFL's hottest players. We'll see. I have been able to pull a autograph out of a blaster box today that didn't say we were owed one. So anything's possible. We'll find out here shortly. So anyway, there is the list. However, right there, that is a different one that I put together. So enjoy that. We are doing 2 blaster boxes. I think these were $30 at Target. For whatever reason, they're like $35 at Walmart. So check Target first. If you're watching this video when it's fairly new, see if you can hit them. I don't know why they're more expensive at Walmart. It's literally the exact same thing. So 4 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. Math on that is, 24. So let's go ahead and get into the rip. I'm going to open up these bad boys, pull all of the awesomeness out, and find out what that awesomeness looks like. So yeah, as I mentioned before, and there is what that looks like. Unfortunately, we're not getting that center sleeve. So, it is what it is. Can't force Panini to give us that, but hopefully we have no bent corners. So, anyways, let me get this packaging out of the way and see what we can find. So, as I mentioned earlier, those are some of the cards that we hit in the hobby box and the H2 box. Honestly, don't remember which is which. You just have to go check those videos and see what came out of those boxes. So let's go ahead and do it and see if my fingers are working today. All right, there we go. So definitely a staggered release on these products. The blasters came out first retail wise, and obviously megas are coming. So we have a mega box on the way. We want to show you that when we get it in. But anyways, that is Raheem Mostert down there in Dolphin Land, and that is going to be your base. So this is it's pretty comparable to Prism. It's got the thick cardstock on it, and obviously it's shiny. So Mr. Trey McBride out there in hot zona, and right out of the gate, as the missus likes to call him, Chris Olive down there in New Orleans. Yeah, obviously that's Chris Olave, but I like to say that. And yep, I just got the eyes. There they are. Anyways, there you go. First pack done. Michael Hall Jr. to round that out, rookie right out of the gate. So 3 cards in, we got 1 rookie. Let's move on into the second pack. See what kind of fancy inserts and parallels we may be able to hit. Well, that pack didn't really open up with me the way I wanted it to. Either way, here we are. There's Mr. Kyron Williams out there in LA. And Joe Mixon down here in Texas. Number 3, Jaheim Bell on the rookie, and that should be numbered. Let me go ahead and put this other card back real quick and take a look. Actually, surprisingly not numbered. That's interesting because that, I believe, is brown on the parallel, but I will definitely drop the name of it in the video. Yeah, that's really interesting. I guess that's just a blaster versus a hobby thing. Base color versus a numbered color parallel. I don't know. We'll see. So, if we can get Mr. Jaheim into his forever new home. So, this is pretty cool because we hit 2 rookies. And of course, that is Mr. none other than JJ McCarthy. I'm gonna go ahead and put him right there and start a little cool pile. So you got base, of course, that's McCarthy on the base, but obviously a really good standout rookie quarterback, of course. And of course, his picture is on the box in all of these packs. So, anyways, Mr. Patrick Queen up there in the Steel City, and DeAndre Hopkins up there in Kansas City Chiefland. Ooh, we got a fancy parallel right here. Is this one of the ones they said we're going to get in the box? That is pretty cool. That's Mr. Baker Mayfield. He's going to get sleeved up. Before we sleeve him up, I will turn him around in a second. But there is Jordan Jefferson on the rookie base. So back to Mr. Mayfield. Nope, not going to be numbered. However, that is a really cool and fancy card. And if you've not watched any of our videos before, we like cool, we like fancy, and we like shiny. They get sleeves on the spot. Halfway through the blaster, not too bad already. I mean, 30 bucks. Of course, you know, hitting an autograph in a blaster, that obviously makes our day, doesn't it? All right. Next up, we have Mr. Trevor Lawrence on the base. And Mr. Mike Evans down there in Buccaneer land. You got it. Number 3, Khalil Mack. All right, yeah, buddy. Out there in LA, Chargers. Rounding out that pack, Mr. Byron Murphy on the rookie base. So, with that third pack aside, like I said, looks like one rookie per pack. Of course, that other one gave us 2. One of them was a parallel, of course. But, so it looks like how these blasters are going to be loaded up. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Russ Wilson, actually just released from the Steelers, so it'll be interesting to see where he goes for the 25-26 season. I'm sure he has a couple years left under his belt. And Tyrann Mathieu down there in Nolans also. All right. Next up, we've got none other than Dre Greenlaw out there in San Francisco land. Rounding out that pack, Marshawn Nealon on the rookie base. So, last pack. Ooh, I don't know. Think we get a rookie? Well, excuse me. Obviously, we're going to get a rookie, but think we get an auto? That would be cool. Not looking like it, unfortunately, but let's see what we got. Mr. Mark Andrews there in Baltimore. And Mr. Rachaad White down there in Buccaneer land hanging out. Here comes a insert. Let's move to the back and see who the second to last card is now. And that is Edgerrin Cooper on the rookie base. And rounding out blaster box 1, none other than, there you go, Mr. Spencer Rattler on the rookie rising. That is going to be a parallel. That is pretty cool. Well, I don't know. Maybe that is that's just the way that the base rookie rising cards look. Either way, I will certainly drop a note in the video. So there you go. There were 6 packs in there. We got 2 inserts, no, 2 parallels, 1 insert. Yeah, and a handful or so of rookies. So yeah, your blasters, you know, it's on par with pretty much every blaster that Panini puts out. So of course you step up from here, you go to the mega box, you get more cool stuff, and obviously if you're able to get a hobby box, which I think is still available on the website, by the way. I think it's about $325. The hobby 2 boxes, those are sold out for sure. So let's get in blaster box 2 and see what treasures await. First out of the gate, Miss Romeo Dobbs up there in Green Bay eating the cheese. Love me some cheese. Tyler Lockett out there in Seattle. Third up, Joe Mixon. That's going to be our first dupe of this rip. And there he is, Mr. Kula. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, was that Macho Man Randy Savage? Sorry. Kool-Aid McKinstry down there in Nolans also. So there you go. 5 packs left. Send you on your way. Would love to find a Jaden Daniels. I don't think we pulled a Jaden out of the hobby box and the H2 box. Logan Wilson up there in Cincinnati. So that'd be cool. DeAndre Hopkins, that's going to be a next duplicate. And Tavian Sanders. Before we take a look at the back, I think it's just going to be a non-number card, but Mr. DJ James on the base out there in Seattle. Rookie, of course. Let's take a look at the back of Tavian. Nope. Not going to be numbered, but I will drop the parallel name in the video. And let's get on to the next pack. See what we got. Quincy Williams, there in New Jersey. Wait, New York. You know what I mean. Khalil Mack. And Kyron Williams on the shiny. There you go. Pretty sure that may be laser. Either way, I'll drop it in the thing. Rounding out that pack, I'm going to take a look at him, just make sure he's not numbered in the back here in a second. Is none other than, there you go, Mr. Michael Penix Jr. on the rookie base. And I will go ahead and just get the sleeving out of the way for Mr. Penix. Drop him right there. Let's take a look at back of Mr. Kyron Williams. Nope, he is not going to be numbered. But it said that we get 3 blaster exclusive parallels. I think that's what that said, right? All right, 3 packs left. I don't know. It's going to be a tight match on which of these blasters is hitting harder. Talano Hufanga. And next up, Mr. Montez Sweat up there in Chicago. Hanging out with Caleb Williams. There we go. There is our next, and that's Devin Culp on the rookie. I think that's going to be the third parallel. And Mr. Jacob Cowing on the rookie base. And let's just double check. Nope. No numbers there. No worries. Obviously, the expectations kind of been thrown out the window, especially after that hobby box. I'm telling you, go check those other 2 videos out. They are pretty phenomenal. Had some really good pulls out of them. All right, 2 packs left. We send you on your way. So you got, yep, 4 cards in this one, obviously. There's Mr. Stephon Diggs. I think that's going to be a duplicate again. Zach Moss. And Dre Greenlaw again. So yeah, we're hitting duplicate city now. And Trey Benson. Got another video, we actually pulled a RPA on Mr. Trey of 10. You'll have to check that out. It's pretty cool. All of our videos are down in the description, actually. I've put different playlists together. You should check those out if you're new to the channel. And if you're returning, thank you. Appreciate it. So you already know what we do here. Texas Rippers. Love putting the content out. Trying to grow the channel. Nico Collins, Texas also. 3 cards left. Mr. Trayvon Walker. And we have a pretty cool insert, which I'm going to save for the end. Mr. Cade Stover on the rookie base. And last, but certainly not least, and I think if it's not for this card, the other hobby box definitely wins, but this one is what's going to take the cake. And that is none other than Tyreek Hill on the contours. That is pretty cool. Now, I know that we pulled a contours Tyreek out of one of the hobby boxes, but I think it was a different parallel of that contour. So this is going to be another Tyreek, but a different variation. So let me sleeve him up, and let's just summarize what we did today. So we've got, it's like 2 inserts, yeah? Or excuse me, 1 insert, parallel, couple parallels, of course, our Penix sleeved up rookie. So yeah, I mean, this is what you're getting out of the blasters. You know, pulling 6 base, Penix down there by the we just showed. Decent amount of base cards, and there you go. I think blaster box number 2 is gonna take it for the win. What do you guys think? Did you like it? Cool. Do me a favor. If you're on mobile, hit that like button. It's down there on the left side of the screen. And if you haven't already, we would love it if you do. There's a subscribe button, kind of like right in there. Yeah? Cool. All right. And for our desktop viewers, yeah, you. Hey, it's okay. Everybody watches YouTube at work as long as your work allows it. So with that said, don't get in trouble. The like is on the other side. Yep. And that subscribe button is right down in there somewhere. It's kind of buried down. Yeah, exactly. That's where it is. All right, y'all. Appreciate your time. Thanks for giving a little bit of it to me today to view this rip. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out some of our other videos. Like I said, we're bringing the Mega Box out soon. Excited to show you what's in that. And y'all take care of yourselves. Later.